I want to say again, sorry. You guys changed me a lot. I become more a more organized teacher, like and systematic, and it's so good for me and also my student. Um, yeah.
What do you mean you became a more organized teacher? Can you say a little bit about that?
Because like I have a lot of exercise and in my head, but I don't know what is like semi control and control, or what is a summative assessment, or some is informal or formal. Now I have a more um like a clear picture what I'm doing in a more organized and academic, like technical way, what I'm doing. Just I was a music major. Let me make an example, like Bach. In the beginning, Bach make music is like don't have any. When people didn't analyze his music, is everything's there. But after a while, when after he passed away, and people analyze everything, and then become a systematic. So I just rearrange everything, fit you guys give me a framework. I just put everything back there and make more sense to me, and I can present to my student more logically. So I thank you guys so much.
I think this is great to like almost like visualizing how to design at the curriculum level. I think a lot of times in the past, I was just thinking about like going day by day. I plan lessons, but I don't think of the big picture. Now we have quite a solid like structure from like the cycling from pre-face to face to face to face, and then post, and then think about assessment. And then as you mentioned, we think about, oh, okay, what about their proficiency in the end? And I think that having a structure and be able to visualize like in the table, I think helps us plan a lot better.
I do think just the structure is quite helpful. I had so much content, my designer suggested a table, and it really looks a lot like the design cycles, like, that it has kind of the warm up, what they do, and then they integrated. And
Mhm.
it just helped me organize what was a very complicated thing, made it pretty simple, just kind of using that as my table concept.
So this project actually helped me a lot in my teaching. I don't use a textbook, and I design my own materials. And one handout is usually 50, 60 pages. And when I sit and write all these materials, sometimes I get lost. But this project actually provided me I don't know, a roadmap, or and it helps me a lot how I should design my materials and assessment. But I also came up with a better understanding of, what I'm doing and why. So yeah, therefore I thank you so much.